believes that we found our true calling, whether it be a professional ballerina or Harry Potter. A decade ago, I found my true calling. Some people called it outrageous. I simply called it world domination. I was 8 when I discovered this newfound passion while watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I wanted to be a student by day and Vampire Slayer by night. Buffy was only a high school student when she faced against vampires, demons, and all forces of darkness. Although it may appear I had nothing in common with Buffy at the age of 8, I did. Buffy grew up with a single mother who worked relentlessly, as did I. She was bullied by people who knew nothing about her the way I was. And like me, she was angry with the harshness of reality. After years of struggling through the elementary and middle school years, I finally found a place where I felt safe. Fremont High School soon became my alternative home. I still have yet to dust vampires with stakes or use a bazooka on my undead boyfriend, but my high school career was still unforgettable. While Buffy continued fighting blood-sucking creatures of the night, I was here, fighting against Robert Frost, whose poetry I still cannot interpret. Making emergency appointments and sicknesses to get a few extra hours of sleep in during junior year. And enduring Mr. McGee's lectures about not feeding starving children. However, I am quite proud to say that I did not fall in love with a 242-year-old vampire named Angel. These past 4 years for all of us have included things like slaying undesired grades, kicking back the impossible to understand reading materials, learning how to ferociously disguise and perfect procrastination, and for the first time, having teachers and administration know us and appreciate us. What knowledge we have gained here at Fremont will assist us with our future pursuits, whether that be running for president or taking over the world. One demon at a time, of course. Today is the day where nothing can stand in our way except ourselves. We have embraced what life has given us, whether good or bad, discovered independence from the safety nets built by our parents and teachers, and now we commemorate our leap into adulthood and face the real world. Our 18 years of choices have led us to where we are at this very moment, and all that was dark is no longer so. You see, Buffy was a superhero, and thus, she's also like a lot of us here today. We make mistakes, we fall in love with demons, and we sometimes fall behind in our classes because we're out trying to save the world, or even ourselves. And yet, we made it this far. Today marks the end of our childhood fantasies. Tomorrow is the beginning of reality. And then, it is Saturday, and Sunday comes afterwards, in case anyone has forgotten. So, superheroes of 2011, keep fighting. World domination is right around the corner. Thank you. And now, my best friend, Lady Michelle Moezpoor, Duchess of Sunnyvale.
Thank you, Madam Lucia. True story. 2 years ago, I was just walking to class through the 140s wing when I unintentionally hit the jackpot. Lying on the ground like an undiscovered treasure and obviously invisible to everyone but me was a $5 bill, folded origami style in the shape of a heart. I know, cute, right? This random stroke of luck began a series of silver coin and green paper discoveries I made while here. Each one unplanned, but definitely appreciated. And it's not just me. My friends have also found their fair share of money on the campus grounds and locker room floors. So, as I look back on all that has occurred these past 4 years, I'm pretty convinced that I, along with every other graduate here, have gained a greater profit from this high school than I would have from any other. But when you think about it, how could Fremont be anything but rich? I don't mean money-wise. I mean in diversity, wisdom, and endless passion, packaged in all shapes, shades, and ages. Looking back, our high school career has been a prosperous one. I mean, we have grown increasingly affluent in our knowledge of countless different subjects, as well as in things beyond the academic realm, like how to give our time to others, how to celebrate our culture and our school, how to disprove all stereotypes, embrace our true identities, and balance the enormous responsibility of making an impact in this world with the humility of realizing just how small we really are. These precious lessons will never be lost. Yet, in spite of our great abundance of knowledge, we are able to keep level heads. We lead well-rounded lives through participation in everything from prestigious clubs, to sports, to community events, to colorful school demonstrations. Most significantly, though, we heed every cry for help that comes our way, whether it is from a local family or a country halfway around the world, as seen by our most recent efforts to help rebuild a shaken nation by raising money for Japan. We have proven ourselves worthy of the great fortune of wisdom and opportunity we possess. But we must remember that this very fortune was bestowed upon us by Fremont, by its bountiful campus and incredible staff who willingly sacrifice their spare time and often their sanity for us. At the same time, we received continual support from our never fair-weathered fans out in the audience, who always pushed us further than we wanted to go, but caught us when we crumbled under the pressure. And throughout all 4 years, we never hesitated to share our endless supply of advice, encouragement, and genuine friendship with one another. So as graduates, we must promise that in the future, when we face our greatest obstacles, we will never forget the invaluable accomplishments achieved during high school. We will never lose our desire to reach ultimate success, nor ever stop fiercely pursuing happiness, no matter what we may gain or lose along the way. And we will always have Fremont High School's class of 2011 as our most prized possessions. That, my friends, is priceless. Congratulations, everyone. And now, representing the debate club, President Landon Patton.
Man, everyone looks so friendly. I like it. That was my first impression of Fremont, actually. On the first day of school, I walked in and everyone was smiling and laughing, but I was never afraid of being picked on or bullied or anything like that. However, I did think that I would only hang out with freshmen my freshman year because that's what always happened on the Disney Channel, right? Well, that doesn't happen here at Fremont. I was at 2 days for football before school started, and I made friends with sophomores, juniors, and seniors, along with a few freshmen. So when school started, I thought, dang, I'm a jock, so I can only hang out with football players. Again, Disney Channel knowledge. But when I got to drama class, I found I was wrong again. The people in drama were a lot different than my friends on the football team. But they were interesting, and I liked them. I realized that I loved to act, so I thought, am I a drama kid now? I was a silly boy, and I didn't understand how wonderful Fremont is, and that these titles do not exist here. I wouldn't say there are cliques, but there are definitely a lot of different types of groups. What makes Fremont special is that you can go between groups. You're not restricted to one group based on an activity you do. Another thing that makes Fremont special is its staff. Whether they're taping an ankle, teaching you how to wrestle, play football, or just how to read, they're always giving their all. I've learned 3 incredibly valuable lessons while here at Fremont. The first lesson I learned was carpe diem. It means seize the day in Latin. That's the motto of Coach Ron DeMonte. Seize the day and every opportunity it presents. Let nothing pass you by. My second lesson was to do what you want. Mr. Tim Shannon taught me this last year. He taught me to do what I want, pursue my dreams, attain my goals, and to not let any self-doubt or insecurities hinder me. My third lesson came in the words of Philip Teachout, the athletic trainer here. I will do today what you won't, so tomorrow I can achieve what you can't. This quote means that I will take that extra step, go the extra mile, and not succumb to a culture of failure. I believe these lessons have made me a successful student, athlete, and person in general. Freshman year, at the first rally of the year, the whole school split up, with freshmen and sophomores on one side of the gym, and juniors and seniors on the other side. To get the school excited about Fremont, Principal Ron Lindy pointed to one side of the gym and had them say, "Fremont!" And she pointed to the other side of the gym and had them say, "You know!" So, one last time, before we leave, I wanted to do this. I'll say Fremont, class of 2011, alumni, current students, staff, families, all loved ones. Y'all say you know. Ready? Fremont! You know! Fremont! You know! Fremont! You know! We're done, y'all. Thank you.